By almost every measurement, this has been a fantastic season for the New York Yankees. The lineup is lethal, the bullpen is near automatic, and the rotation has pieced it together despite injuries throughout the roster. One guy who has done much of the heavy lifting for the lineup the past 2 months is Giancarlo Stanton, who has dramatically turned things around after a slow start.
It just speaks to his professionalism. You know, he started off a little slow here, but he kept being a pro, and can't say enough about the guy. Obviously, he's been productive, but he's a pro for sure.
The Bombers lost one of their best players when Aaron Judge went down after getting hit by a pitch, but they received reinforcements at the trade deadline in the form of pitching. First acquiring Zach Britton from Baltimore, then Jay Happ from Toronto, and finally Lance Lynn from Minnesota.
Shows that from ownership down that they're really trying to give us everything we need to win a championship here, and it's refreshing to be a part of a group that they're not subtracting, they're adding. I just think the professionalism, the stuff, I think they're really going to help us in a lot of ways. The consistency, you know, some of our younger players have had their ups and downs, and these guys have kind of established themselves in their career, so it's been nice to kind of know what you're going to get, and the consistency for sure has been the nicest part.
Despite some hiccups recently, the biggest strength of this roster is the bullpen. After the addition of Britton, the Yankees can now afford to shorten games that much more for their starting pitching.
It's kind of been the model lately, and obviously going into September, we'll have extra parts, we can match up more, and we really feel like, you know, with our 3 established starters, and now you bring Happ to the mix, we really feel like if we have the strength of a bullpen, that gives us an advantage over a lot of teams for sure.
The Yanks have been one of the league's best teams all season, yet still find themselves behind the Boston Red Sox, though they look to make up ground during the stretch run.
I just think that we have to control what we can. We can't play the Red Sox on games where they're not on our schedule. We have to go out and take care of business, and you know, we've had a couple hiccups against some teams that we should have beaten, and I think we've learned our lesson, and you know, at the end of the day, it's control what we can control, and we've talked about that since day one.